Wonder Woman 763, Mariko Tamaki writing with Carlo Barberi on the art. And do you know what? This gets points for being the only issue outside of my Patreon books this week that I read that wasn't oversized. It was just a regular
It was
page count.
such a quick read in
I know.
comparison. I was like, oh, it's done.
Yes, this was a weird feeling. But obviously we ended the last issue with the cliffhanger of Liar revealing herself, and this issue gives her more context that Max Lord at least seemingly doesn't know who she is or never knew about her, and that she either the first time with her abilities or certainly one of her early uses of her abilities killed her own mother by making her run into a truck on the road, and basically she's upset that Max doesn't really want to claim her, and Max actually ends up helping Wonder Woman by kind of like almost defending her from her abilities while Wonder Woman's like fighting
She blocks
the others.
it.
Yeah.
Or he blocks it for her so she can't hear what Liar is saying.
Yeah. So we see, they literally have blood on the bunny in the flashback, actually. I just got to that page. But, she actually uses her powers to turn her bunny's like magical and turns into this giant demonic looking spirit bunny thing, which is honestly, we were very, very, I don't want to say hit and miss, that's maybe a bit harsh, but we weren't necessarily always complimentary of Berberi's art. We had some downsides to it. I do think the 2-page spread where it's behind Wonder Woman and she's not noticed it yet is quite pretty.
I still don't really like Barberi's Wonder Woman, even on that page. Which is a little bit of a problem in a Wonder Woman book, I guess. But I do really like the design of the bunny thing.
So, and it is like, look out behind you, and it's this big thing. But like I say, Max sort of defends Wonder Woman from Liar's powers, and they're able to kind of deal with it and take her into custody. Which is kind of fun, because I think what this successfully did was sort of show how dangerous she is, but she kind of just like came in full force here without much of a plan, and it was only because Maxwell Lord was able to kind of like neutralize her powers they were able to take her down. I think what this successfully does is that it means that at some point later in this run she is going to be on the loose, and she's going to be smarter about it, and therefore she's going to be way more dangerous, would be my guess.
Yeah, I have to admit I'm a little underwhelmed with Liar. Like I didn't think she was actually that compelling at any point.
It's the modern Wonder Woman villain to where she's almost too sympathetic because Diana's going to try to help her. It's kind of like why Ares, even Ares has been redeemed at this point. Like, I need some Wonder Woman characters that can just be evil at a certain point, and Diana's fine with battling them and not trying to redeem them. That's why I'm hoping there's a heel turn coming with Max. Like, I want there because he, Liar shows that reality where however she got to it, where Max remembers that Wonder Woman snapped his neck.
That's definitely going to be something in his mind going forward, because it sets up at the end that he's going to carry on working with them.
Yeah, that's the big plot. That's the big plot point of the issue, is that when the Source Wall fell, that she saw this version of the past where Wonder Woman snapped his neck, and tells Max about it, and he sees glimpses of it here. Also, the funny little beat that Wonder Woman's keeping the rabbit because the rabbit gave her an earful when she tried to get rid of it. Which
I do like that.
It's a little cute touch.
But I also like when Diana, as much as I complained about her, always being empathetic towards her villains, her saying that she kind of understands where Liar is coming from because of how she grew up to be in that shadow. Her mother's Hippolyta and her dad Zeus, and she was raised to be great, and then she had to leave, and like there's always this pressure to live up to what you're supposed to.
And also, even just before that, there's the idea that she was lied to about her parents, about her father, about her birth and her upbringing. So, she relates to her in a lot of ways, and maybe that's the trick here, is that they're kind of like toying us with the idea that Maxwell Lord's an uneasy ally, and that Liar's a villain. But it wouldn't surprise me if by the end of this, Wonder Woman redeems Liar, and Maxwell Lord is like the biggest, baddest villain that he's ever been.
Yeah, and I feel like Diana does need that, and it's probably no, coincidence that eventually when we get around to seeing Wonder Woman 84, like there's always Cheetah, right? she tries to redeem her, but she's always there.
It never lasts. Yeah.
But it never lasts. But like the fact that we'll get an evil Max Lord by the time that movie comes out, hopefully.
Yeah, I did laugh because the adverts in the back of the issues this
Yeah.
week are "Can't wait for the movie. Read these graphic novels now to do
Yeah.
with
Well, you've
Wonder
got-
Woman." I'm like,
You've got
"Yeah,
plenty
we
of
have plenty
time.
of time to get
Yeah,
to
you
them
got-
all."
Yeah.
Plenty of time to read every single
Well,
one in
just-
that ad.
Right now, they're claiming Christmas Day. I think they're saying is the release date right now.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'll be surprised.
I'll give this an 8. I think it's pretty solid. And the Barbie area art wasn't as over the top as it was in the last issue. I think it fit in really well. So yeah.
Carter?
I'll give it a 6.
Of course you do. I'm also giving it an 8. I think the run's been sailing pretty smoothly. I like the continuity that's been built here. I like the uneasy alliance with Max Lord. I love the neck snap kind of starting to factor into like what he knows about her and the tension that might kind of be simmering underneath the surface. All
Yeah,
that stuff's
because
good.
Diana doesn't know that she snapped his neck. You
No.
know? That was a different her.
Yeah.
So
that stuff's fascinating. So it was also a really easy read that flowed very well.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's Wonder Woman.